Hi, I'm Aaliya Moola. I'm a third-year life sciences student at Ontario Tech, and I'm going to be talking a little bit about my undergraduate research this summer. If you've ever lived in a suburban neighborhood, you've probably noticed the presence of small ponds tucked between houses and roads. But did you know that despite their appearance, these actually aren't natural ponds at all? These are stormwater management ponds. Stormwater ponds are a major part of urban infrastructure. When it rains, water runs off of rooftops, driveways, and roads, and it carries sediments, nutrients, and pollutants like heavy metals with it. Instead of allowing this untreated runoff to empty into streams and lakes, stormwater ponds are engineered to collect rainwater, trapping pollutants at the bottom through the process of sedimentation. But what's interesting is that over time, these ponds have become more than just water basins. They're turning into unintentional ecosystems. Plants grow both along the banks and submerged in the water. Insects thrive in shallow areas, and fish are even able to find their way in. This ecological shift raises an important question. Does the biology of these ponds, things like plant growth, dissolved oxygen, and nutrient levels, change the physical characteristics of the sediment at the bottom? That's where my research comes in. This summer, under the supervision of a graduate student, I collected sediment from 12 different stormwater ponds all across Whitby, Ajax, and Oshawa. Wearing water waders, I sampled the material from the bottom of the ponds, and back in the lab, the sediment was then dried, crushed, and processed for analysis. To determine the sediment composition, a hydrometer test was used, which measures how particles settle in water over time through the principles of density. A sodium hexametaphosphate agent was added in order to disperse the sediment particles in the column, and the settling rate was measured at different time intervals. Larger particles like sand sink quickly, whereas tiny particles like clay stay suspended for longer. And from this, I was able to calculate a particle size distribution for each pond. The percentage of silt, sand, and clay could then be determined. So why is this important? Although it seems minute, sediment itself forms the foundation of the benthic environment, the habitat where countless microorganisms and invertebrates live. These organisms play critical roles in nutrient cycling, decomposition, and overall ecosystem health. This knowledge doesn't just tell us more about what comprises the bottom of stormwater infrastructure, but it helps us to understand how ecological processes have the ability to emerge from a man-made system and how that impacts biodiversity and water quality. By studying something as small as sediment grains, we are actually able to uncover more about the hidden structure which supports life in these newly created urban ecosystems. Thank you.